Hi, good evening. I want to share with you a tool I created, and what made me think of doing that, I had recently redact notes for a patient and they had 875 pages, and it was painful, it was long, and I knew there are a lot of information about family history and I really have to go through that, right? So there's an app now that might be found helpful. You can see the background here. I have a synthetic AI generated data of the patient file that has 20 pages, and in the description of this video you'll find a link, and when you download it you'll find this file, redact notes window zip, right? So first what you have to do, you have to extract it. So extract, and after a moment you will have the folder with the same name, right? We open the folder, you have three things here. README, self-explanatory, it explains features of the software and how it works. This internal folder, please don't touch it. This is the engine in the background what makes that work, and the main application. If you decide that you like it, you can do the usual thing, right click, and you can share it to more options. I'm old-fashioned. Create shortcut and send it to desktop, right? Or drag and drop, and when you hold Ctrl Shift, that is creating a link on desktop. Whichever way you decide. After you open it, and the first time might take a bit longer, after you open it, you will see a window like that. This is the main window of your software. You'll have your PDF here, the log of what's happening with the pages down there, and the suggested or found things that the software thinks you should redact. So we'll go back to our file, and how to put it in. You can either do file open or you can just drag and drop, right? So I export it from my Health 1, my notes, I grab it, I put it in, and it works. And you can see already here timestamp, and then you can see page 7 out of 20, how many lines it went through, and how many findings. And you can see also it comments OCR, because if it's not a text in this PDF, if it is actually a picture, a scanned document, it will also go through that. We got a nice ding telling us that it has finished. Now, obviously you can't see much. You have two options. You can click on plus, but that's suboptimal because you can't see everything. Or you can click fit page and then scale this up, make it as big as your screen, right? That's what I do. On the top, you will always get first handwritten notes, because the software is unable to go through them, meaning if somebody has writing like typing and it's considered funny font of a text, yes, it will be marked as OCR'd, but you will always be prompted to see something that seems to be written by hand. And then if you find something sensitive within it, third-party information, like information, you just create a rectangle like that. You can always here, you can see draft and final. When you toggle this, you will see how it will look like when you export it after, right? So stay in the draft mode. Another pages, and then page 1. It found a few things. So next of kin with details and their phone number, that's appropriate, right? That would be redacted. Here, that's false positive. So we can just unclick that here. Done. Next page. Again, next of kin correct, preferred pharmacy. Well, that's not really that much. So we can unclick that and just select next of kin, and this is what will be redacted. Next one, that's actually family history, and all of that should be redacted. So what we will do is, we'll mark that just like this, and instead of parts of the blob, entire thing will be redacted, right? So you have just black box. Next page, lives with spouse and 2 children, depending how you want to. If you want just part of it, as you might have noticed, if within this pre-selected field I mark just part of it, only this part will be considered to be redacted, and so on, and you can go through all the pages, right? What's OCR? It's marked here, right? You can see scanned OCR, so you know that it has been OCR'd, but again, family history off. So you can, let's say, just say, okay, actually I want that as well, family history, and then I want only this. Yeah? And then in your final version, you can see exactly how it will work. The other way, if you want to put more emphasis on handwritten OCR things, you can do filtering here. So show all pages, so only scanned, show unreadable ink only. And then you can just move next, previous. So that's how you go through that. Now, there is a set of pre-assumed keywords that the software is going through, but not to say that I'm right? You might decide you want your own. So you can go to edit and words and phrases, play around here, put the information that you want redacted. In settings, I think settings are self-explanatory, right? So open the exported PDF when it's finished, open the folder when it's finished. You can pre-define which folder you want those redacted notes to be saved to. You might decide you don't want to edit the name of the PDF. It will take what name was loaded. You can decide to password protect the exported PDF if you wish. Then the password, it will be randomly generated. It will be shown at the exit of the software. If you will not copy it, tough luck. You will not have the password. You will not open the file. Remove hidden text. This is removing from metadata essentially of the PDF if accidentally something leaked there. So that will remove it. Save an audit report. So what that will do is, because after you created the redacted notes, you will no longer know what's under the black box, really. You'll have to export it again and look for the same page. If you decide to save an audit report, you will have a subfolder with audit, and that will include information about what was exactly removed from where. Play a sound at the end of the work, just to alert you that it's done, and collapse log panel. You see the log panel that we saw here on the bottom showing us how far the software was collapsed after the export was finished, right? So let's say I have finished. Two ways to save it. I can click on the button export, or if I try to close, I'll get a reminder, well, you want to close, but you haven't exported. So what do you want to do? What I want to do, export and close. So I have my synthetic patient redacted. Okay, save. It shows us the progress. Here you go, you have your password. So you can click the button and have it copied and text it to a patient or save it in your Health One, and that's done, right? You click OK. Software has finished. It tries to open it, but it doesn't have the password. We have it in the clipboard, so I'll just paste it, hit enter, and you can see that is properly redacted. I can't select it underneath, there's no text underneath, right? So that's one of the worries, that if you just put black box, that you can still kind of copy the text underneath. It's not the case here. And you can have a look and confirm how it works. So I hope you find it useful. Obviously there is a risk it will not pick something up, so that's not to replace your judgment, it is just to reduce the risk of things being missed and accidentally released. Thank you for watching.